Okay, that's the end. I'm actually going to give that ending a huge pass because I don't know if you've ever seen Rogue One, um, like a Star Wars story or whatever it's called. It happens in between episode 3 and episode 4, I believe. And the very last scene of Rogue One, it's like a little bonus scene or something like that, reminds me of what we just went through here with Darth Vader, and just gave me goosebumps and chills, and it was absolutely epic, and I wasn't expecting it, and it was awesome, and I loved it. And yeah, like it was just so cool to see Darth Vader in this game and just have him be a boss. He was an absolute boss. And he was literally a boss, but he was a boss. He was a boss. It was amazing. It was absolutely amazing. I don't have any thoughts written down for this game. I thought about it, and then I decided, probably don't need to write it down. I think my overall thoughts on this game can be condensed into: this game is very difficult for someone who has very poor skills in games of this style. But I enjoyed it. I think they did a really good job with setting up the planets. I really like that there's replayability in the sense of going back to planets and finding secrets and things like that. I think they make the secret finding very accessible. I like the combat as well. There are a few issues that I ran into where, it's like you're stuck in an animation. The animation to heal yourself is kind of annoying, especially if you don't have any force power. I feel like enemies can combo you really, really easily, and in some situations, it feels like a 0 or 100 to 0 death kind of situation, but it didn't happen too many times. But like the bosses were really well done. I feel like the super monsters were really well done. I felt like there was a lot of challenge for me, despite me seeing that I could overcome those challenges. And I think that's a very difficult thing to accomplish in an action game kind of like this. I also appreciate that this game took some nods, or had some nods to kind of like a Dark Souls-y play style. But they had their own little twists to it. They also didn't make it incredibly obnoxious like Dark Souls is. So I appreciate that a lot. Overall, I think the game is incredibly fun. I have no idea where a sequel would go, but I had a good time with the game and like it a lot. So yeah, those are my thoughts. Story wise, I guess the ending does kind of put a damper on the story. It does kind of suck to spend your whole journey looking for something, and at the end of that journey, you just change your mind and decide, you know what, I'm just gonna forget that we were ever searching for that. We're just gonna destroy it. It's not as satisfying, and I admit the abrupt ending is also not too satisfying. But the Darth Vader scene right before that was just so good. If you've never seen Rogue One, I actually think it's a decent Star Wars movie. It's not the worst movie of all time by any means. But if you've never seen Rogue One, I definitely, assuming you have at least some interest in Star Wars, all right, I would definitely recommend watching that bonus scene. It is so hype, and it just, that bonus scene and this Darth Vader fight escape thing, so amazing. Absolutely so amazing. I think that's all I got. I've ran out of stuff. What's your favorite part of this game? I like that part too. And many others. But yeah, I think that's everything, you know. 3.5 hour stream, you know, we got to see some stuff. Got to see some great stuff. And we're just gonna go through these credits. Hopefully they don't or hopefully they're not like 40-minute long credits like the Spider-Man game. I actually had to just take a break from the Spider-Man game. Be like, all right, I'm gonna step away from the desk for a little bit, and I'm gonna come back, and hopefully the credits are done. It is times like these where I wish there was like a fast forward button or something like that. You know, just up along with it. I don't want to press any buttons that, you know, it says I shouldn't or should press, or there's no prompt saying I could press any buttons. But I'm afraid if I press a button, I will skip over the credits. And I always like to show the credits because, you know, these people work very hard in this game. You know, I spent almost 20 hours or a little bit more than 20 hours on the game, and, you know, gotta show the respect to all the people that have played, or well, I guess played the game, tested the game, worked on the game, marketed the game. I think they did a great job. Cal's a sucker though. Just gonna throw that out there. Still didn't find a single hint of where that little squirrel dude was at either. I'm guessing you're supposed to go to that planet sooner and release the little squirrel dude, and then you'll see the squirrel dude much sooner. Maybe like, you know, when you get push or something like that. I don't know. I got the squirrel dude at the very end of the game, so I guess there was nothing left to see. Some of those fights with the like the blaster dudes and then like a bunch of other dudes, life is hard on those. I will say that I didn't know that the Origin client actually had achievements, and it's kind of cool to see achievements pop up. Y'all didn't get to see any of the achievements, but you know, I read most of them out. Most of them. Oh yeah, and the Night Sisters. The Night Sisters were pretty cool. I feel like I made the connection late that the Night Brothers, I guess, are actually the same race as Darth Maul, which is kind of crazy to think about. Darth Maul, dude was there on screen for, I don't know, less than 5 minutes. Had all of 3 lines or something like that. You know, rough times for that guy. So it's kind of cool to see a little nod to his race and see potentially where they come from. I don't know if this game has any sort of canon in it. But you know, maybe his race does come from Dathomir, which is a cool name for a planet, by the way. I'm just talking to waste time, by the way. We've got lots of people in this game to go through. We won't be seeing digital hearts on this game because EA has their own people to do that. So you're sticking around for that. I admit that would be a a pleasant surprise. But maybe if I recognize any names, I'll point them out, but ain't none of that. A lot of people with the same title as well. Now, you wouldn't think you would see 2 senior multilingual localization specialists in a game, or 3 senior localization compliance specialists. Maybe they're all for different studios or different languages or something like that. And I think that's all I got. I'm going to have to look at that Force Flick clip like 8 times. Nope. Still here. Still here. I think I pushed my camera back. Again. I have a solution for it. I was waiting to actually finish this game before I messed around with my camera again, because I don't like messing around with it during stuff. Yeah, I've once again ran out of things to talk about. How's everybody doing? We're here at the credits, as if you weren't already watching. Just waiting. Just waiting. I have a lot of VODs to still cut up. Trails of Cold Steel 4. I still got to cut up the actual day VODs and upload those. Just in case. I got some Pokemon Crystal to go. And I got this. And then potentially the next game as well. This gives you a lot of respect for all of those esports commentators where there's delays going on and they just got to fill airtime. So they got to start talking about, the game and what kind of plays are being made and how one team can make it through some sort of gauntlet to come back and, rewrite the narrative of what's going on, reiterate the problems that are happening, and offer some solutions. I don't think I could be an esports commentator. I don't really get as excited about things. I do get excited for things, but I don't get as excited for things. I'm not yelling at the top of my lungs about how amazing these things are. All right, we're in the Brazilian and Portuguese voice talent. This is going to take a really long time. Yep. I could check my emails. I could see if anybody's, oh, I can't Alt-Tab. If I Alt-Tab, I could accidentally skip the credits. I don't think there's been too many games where I've actually skipped the credits. I think it was either Divinity Original Sin 2 or Pillars of Eternity 2. Where I was just like, all right, man, these got to be Kickstarter people. We're moving on. All right, 2 Kristoffs, spelled the same way. Kristoff, what it looks like. There's even one more right there. I don't even know if that's a different one or not. I will give this this game a, well, I was gonna say I would give this game a little bit more credit too. You know, at least they're using 3 columns to show people. I think more games need to have more columns with things. You know, the single column thing doesn't work out for me. Oh yeah, I wanted to see if Saw Gerrera was actually forget the guy from Ghost Dog, Way of the Samurai. Wait, Darth Sidious? Oh right. There is a little moment where he says, you know, execute Order 66. I do remember that. I do indeed. Massimiliano. It looks like they have the names of people. Who's Mari Kosan? I don't remember that name. Sometimes I do wonder what some of these other studios are for. You know, Abbey Road Studios. Who's that? Are they part of the music? I mean, there's, you know, some mixing technicians going on there, audio consultants, kind of seems like it. London Orchestra, London Symphony. Okay, okay. Some orchestrations. Feel like we're almost there. John T. Williams. Lucasfilms Games team. I wonder if there's going to be an after credit scene. I don't know. See, this is one of those things where they could have like 3 columns and stuff like that. I feel like they increase the font size just so that they can get these people out as slow as possible, one at a time. Oh yeah, well, playing the game with an Xbox One controller. Got my Xbox 360 controller over here, but man, what was that game that I was playing where I was having a rough time with the joystick? I don't remember, but I admit, you know, this controller is doing well. It's battery operated, which I don't like. I wish I had the USB plug-in one, but I don't think they make those. Everything's got to be wireless nowadays. Hidalgo. I remember seeing that movie. I don't remember much about that movie, but I think I liked it. I don't think I disliked it. Star Wars 3D Asset Group. That's an interesting group, I suppose. All right. A special thanks. Not as many names as I was expecting. Oh, very special thanks to George Lucas. All right. There you go, George. All right, we got some names here. Apparently Mozilla is in there. Facebook, apparently. All right, we're getting like legal stuff now. EAY. Cryptsoft. Wonder why they put emails in there. EAY. There's Google. Wow, that guy has a Yahoo. Oof. Next thing we're going to see is an AOL email address up in here. A Yahoo? That's your company emails? A Yahoo, man? Come on. What are you doing? What are you doing? There's a Gmail. There's an Apple. You know, maybe one day, I will email one of these people and just be like, thank you very much for working on this game or contributing to this game in some form or another and see what they say, you know? Okay, you have unlocked New Journey Plus cosmetics from. Okay, your meditation training is now available and have completed the game. Try it out. Visiting save point. Cosmetics from previous game, all lightsaber colors, and additional character appearances have been unlocked. Interesting. I've defeated the final boss. The credits. I sure have. Okay, well, thank you for everybody that it's decided to stick around for after the credits. That's going to wrap it up for me for today. I will be back tomorrow to play something. Tomorrow's Friday, so it's probably not going to be a brand new game. Or maybe I'll just take tomorrow off so that I can actually, you know, finish some uploads and things like that. I have no idea. But regardless, thanks for watching. Appreciate it. See ya the next time I see ya. Peace.